Good morning everyone. So today we'll start the class about permutation and combination. Okay. So what is permutation and what is combination? Permutation is basically arrangement. How you will arrange the digits or you will arrange the alphabets or any XYZ items. তুমি কেনেকে বস্তুকে এটা arrange করা, that is permutation. And combination is little bit simple. It is about only how you select the items. বস্তুকে এটা তুমি কেনেকে select করিবা, the selection is combination. You have to just select. You don't need to arrange in combination. So that is the basic difference between permutation and combination. But there is also a way to do permutation using combination. Heto ami exercise of pisok sam. Whenever we will do combination, then we will see how to do permutation using combination. Okay. But at first, before starting the chapter, you have to understand what is the meaning of counting, or you say fundamental principle of counting. How to count basically. So see, let us take an example. Say for example, you have to travel from Golaghat to Guwahati. Okay, you have to travel from Golaghat to Guwahati, and you have 3 buses to travel: A, B, and C. Again, you have to come back using the 3 buses. Okay, but the condition is what? If you travel from bus A, you cannot return back from bus A. তুমি যোনটো বাস দি ট্রাভেল কৰিবা তুমি হে বাসটো দি আকৌ ৰিটাৰ্ণ কৰিব নোৱাৰা. If you go from bus A, you cannot return from bus A. If you go from bus B, you cannot return from bus B. And that actually am chapter ki use kori, repetition is not allowed. Chapter that a word use hoy in the questions, repetition is allowed and repetition is not allowed. Basically this is repetition is not allowed. If you use bus A to go to Guwahati, you cannot come back from bus A. So how many ways are there? It is easy to calculate. Say I will travel with bus A and then I will return with bus B. I will travel with bus A, I will return with bus C. I will travel with bus B, I will return with bus C, then B, and then A. Then bus C, bus A, and bus C, and what? Bus number B. So how many ways are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was easy to find. But what if there were not 3 buses, rather 100 buses? Then it will be difficult to calculate in this way. So what is the fundamental principle of counting? Fundamental principle of counting says us that how many buses were there? How many options were there? Options of buses were there to go to Guwahati. Amar usrot bus select korar keta options ase. We have 3 options. Guwahati jabole 3 ta option ase. How many options? 3 options. Okay. Then while coming back from Guwahati to Golaghat, how many options do we have? Now we don't have 3 options because question ki koa asile, if you travel from bus A, you cannot come back from bus A. That means while going to Guwahati, we had 3 options. We can select bus A, we can select bus B, we can select bus C. There is 3 options. But while returning, we will only have how many options? 2 options. So that is 3 2 ja is how much? 6. Jabole 3 ta option asile. Ghuri ahote keta hobo 2 ta option hobo because he bus to ami ako select koribo noro. Whatever bus we will select to go to Guwahati, we cannot select that bus while returning. So this time there will be 2 options. That is 3 2 ja 6. Now using this method, using this fundamental principle of counting, you can solve even if there were say 10 buses. So how many total number of ways are there to go to Guwahati and then again come back? At first we will have 10 options, 10 bus option to go to Guwahati, and while coming back we will have only 9 buses option. So total number of ways we can go to Guwahati and then return back is how many? 90. So this is known as fundamental principle of counting. Okay. We will count in this way, and believe me, if a student his concept is clear regarding fundamental principle of counting, he can solve difficult to difficult maths in permutation. Jodi kono student or fundamental principle of counting clear thake, so difficult to difficult math very easily fundamental principle of counting di solve koribo paribo. Okay, yes, we will use permutation, we will use shortcut. Permutation is basically the shortcut. Okay, permutation is basically a shortcut method to do the counting. But in some question you will see that permutation lagabole ki hobo difficult feel hobo tomar. So in that situation, saba jodi fundamental principle of counting or jodi concept clear thake, dekhiba je fundamental principle of counting di tumi any maths koribo pariba. And question paper koto likha na thakibo that you cannot do with the help of fundamental principle of counting. Okay. So next thing what you have to understand is about factorial. Factorial. It is denoted by it is denoted by this symbol or exclamation mark. Okay, say factorial 3. What does factorial 3 means? It means 3 into 2 into 1. মানে digits বিলাক multiplication হবো কমি কমি যাব 1 house কমি কমি যাব till you reach 1. Okay, so factorial 5, this will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. It is going down, it is decreasing gradually, consecutive numbers, it is decreasing till 1. This is basically factorial. Okay, so let us do in general way factorial n. Factorial n will be what? Factorial 3 is at first 3, so it will be n. Then 1 house less, 3 minus 1 is 2, so it will be n minus 1. Again 1 house less, okay, that is n minus 2. You see 3 minus 1, 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, 5 minus 1, 4, 5 minus 2, 3, then again n minus 3, 5 minus 3 is 2, and it will proceed in this way till you reach again what? Till you reach 3 into 2 into 1. So this is basically factorial. Okay, so now let us see some shortcuts that we can use in factorial. So factorial is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 till 1. What will be factorial n minus 1? Factorial n minus 1 will be n minus 1. It will start from n minus 1. Again 1 house less. So n minus 2. Then n minus 3. Sorry. Then it will again stop at where? 1. What will be factorial n plus 1? It will start from n plus 1. Then 1 house less, that is n. Then again n minus 1, and then it will stop at 1. So you see we can use some shortcuts here. Like what was 3 into 2 into 1? It was nothing but factorial 3. What will be factorial 4? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is factorial 4. So you see this factorial 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can write in this way 5 into, not writing 4, 3, 2, 1 because I know 4, 3, 2, 1 is factorial 4. I can stop here. In place of writing this, I can also write factorial 5 in this way. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 without writing this 5 into, then I can stop at factorial 4. Done. There is one more way to do this. 5 into 4 into, now I don't want to write anymore. I want to stop the chain. Sign after there will be 3, 2, 1. So I can write as what? Factorial 3. Say for example, you see factorial n. Factorial n, it is equal to n. Then will be n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, it will stop at 1. We check factorial n minus 1. It will start from n minus 1, then n minus 2. So basically this part is what? This part is nothing but factorial n minus 1. So factorial n can also be written as n into factorial n minus 1. Factorial n plus 1. How can you write factorial n plus 1? Factorial n plus 1 can be written as, say n plus 1. After that, 1 house will be less, that is n, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 till 1. Basically nothing but factorial n. So sometimes we will use this formula to solve longer questions. We will not open the chain till 1. Sometimes we will close the chain. It becomes easier to cancel. Okay, in the questions we will do that. So let us start now. First exercise. First exercise is basically simple exercise. Basically you will get difficult question in exercise, I think so the third exercise, where you will get some good questions regarding permutation. And in permutation, basically you will get two types of questions. Basically two types. One is regarding the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all this and that, and another one will be regarding letters. In permutation, mostly 90% these two types of questions are there in the exercise. Okay, there is digits and letters. Digits and letters. Okay, so let us start first exercise 6.1. Find the question number 1. Exercise 6.1. Question number 1. Number 1. Factorial 5. It is a very important number. Okay, factorial 5. You always remember the value of factorial 5 to be 120. Okay, it will help in your difficult questions. Factorial 5 is 120. So solve factorial 5. Solution. Factorial 5 is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 26 ja is how much? 120. So always remember the value of factorial 5. It is 120. Okay, factorial 4 plus factorial 5. I think so you can solve it by yourself. I am showing you fact number 3 now. Number 3. that is factorial 9 divided by factorial 7. Factorial 9 divided by factorial 7. So this value will be how much? Now in this situation, see, we will use that shortcut. I will not open the chain of factorial 9 to be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rather, I will do what? Factorial 9, if I open, it will be 9. Then it will be 8. Then it will be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is nothing but what? Factorial 7. So divided by factorial 7. Factorial 7 cancel. 9, 8 just 72. 72 is the answer. So this is the way how you will use the shortcut. We will not open the chain fully. But in this question, you have to open the chain fully. So you have to understand in which question you will use this trick and in which question you have to open the chain fully. Okay. This one question that you cancel where you can cancel the factorial, you will close the factorial. Okay. To me chain to ki koriba bando koriba. 9, 8 and you close it. Factorial 7. It is easier to cancel. Okay. Similarly, question number 4 you can do by yourself. Question number 5, you see again we can use this trick here. That is factorial 12 divided by factorial 2 into factorial 10. So if you solve, see this is the larger number, not 10. So I will stop at 10. 12. Then one house drop, it will be 11 and then we will stop at factorial 10. Factorial 2, you open 2 into 1 and no need to break factorial 10, keep it as factorial 10 because we will cancel 10, 10. Then 2, 6 ja 12, 11, 6 ja 66 is our answer. So same way you can do question number 6 also. Question number 6 is simple, you have to open the chain fully, factorial 3 into factorial 7. So these questions are done. Sometimes you will get this type of easy question carrying 1 marks. Let us move to the next question, question number 2. Question number 2 is very important. Okay, bahut bar parikha ahise. Same, I think so, one type of question is there in the example part. That question also came in the exam earlier in the pre-test. So this is very important question. Question number 2, show that factorial twice n. I have to show what? I have to show factorial twice n is equal to 2 to the power n into factorial n and then 1 into 3 into 5 into dot 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 twice n minus 1. This I have to prove. Okay. So it's a very easy question. Only you have to keep your focus in the right hand side. Okay. So let us start by LHS solution. Question number 2. Left hand side. What is the left hand side? Factorial twice n. Okay. So let us open factorial twice n. Same process. Whenever you will open the factorial chain, it will decrease by 1. Okay. So at first it will be twice n. Say twice n. Next will be twice n minus 1. Twice n minus 2. Twice n minus 3. And say dot 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 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Simple. Nothing difficult. Now comes the difficult part. The what to do next. So for that, you pay attention here. What are the terms here? 1 is 2 to the power n. Okay. What is 2 to the power n? Difficult to understand. What is 2 to the power n? What is factorial n? From where we will get factorial n? Difficult to understand. Where you will get factorial n? But you see this part. 1 dot 1 into 3 into 5 into twice n minus 1. Kiba eta bujibo pora jayega. You can predict something from this part, from this bracket. What is this? 1, 3, 5 twice n minus 1. Ki brain ki koi ase apa? What can you guess from this part? Okay, 1 into 3 into 5. What are these numbers? Basically, they are odd numbers. 1, 3, 5. You can predict the next number. It will be 7. You can predict the next number. It will be 9. Twice n minus 1. We all know twice n is an even number. Even number minus 1 is an odd number. So basically, this whole bracket is a bracket of what? Product of odd numbers. So one thing I am clear now, that they have separated the odd numbers here. That means this part is somehow even part and this part is a odd number part. So my next part is to separate the even part, is to separate the odd part. Bujila ki koi? So if you forget the step in the exam, you have to understand, you have to see the RHS part and you have to understand that yes, these all are odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7 are odd numbers. These are even numbers. So my next step is to separate the odd numbers and to separate the even numbers. So let us separate the odd numbers at first. What is the odd number? Twice n minus twice n is an even number surely. So definitely twice n minus 1. Twice n minus 1 is an odd number. Twice n minus 2 is an even number. Twice n minus 3 is an odd number and the chain will follow in this way until and unless 3 and then 2 is an even number, and then 1. So you see, already it has matched. 1, then 3, obviously there is a 5, twice and minus 3, and the end one is what? Twice and minus 1. We have to only reverse it. We will write 1 in the beginning, twice and minus 1 at the last. Already this bracket has matched. A bracket to milligo. Now let us write the even part. What is the even part? Twice and minus 2. Then there will be twice and minus 2, then twice and minus 3 is odd, then twice and minus 4 will be there. So the chain will complete till 4 into 2. 5 is here, 4 is here, 3 is here, 2 is here, 1 is here. Okay, let us complete the chain. Okay. Now this part I will write as it is like this. Okay, that is 1 in the beginning, then 3. Obviously there will be a 5. Dot dot dot. I will not write this one because it is not there. So twice and minus 1. This is matched. Only you have to fix this part now. This part should match with this part. So now again you have to understand what is this 2 to the power n. What is this 2 to the power n? 2 to the power n is what? Say 2 plus 2. This is 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 plus 2. This is 8. Sorry. This is 6. So 2 to the power n. 2 to the power 1 is 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4. But I am getting here 6. 2 plus 2 is 4. Sorry. 2 cube is 8. But I am getting here 6. So this is not 2 plus 2 or 2 plus 2 plus 2. So what if we do product here? 2 is say 2. 2 into 2 is basically 2 square. 2 into 2 into 2 is basically 2 cube, that is 8, that is 2 cube 8. So basically what does 2 to the power n means? 2 multiply 3 times you will get 2 cube. You multiply 10 times you will get 2 to the power 10. So if you multiply the 2 n times, 3 टा 2 multiply হলে 2 cube হয়, 4 टा 2 multiply হলে 2 to the power 4 হবো. So what if you multiply n 2's? How many 2's are there? N. 4 2 then 2 to the power 4. 3 2's then 2 cube. So if there are n 2's, that means it will be what? 2 to the power n. So to get 2 to the power n, we need to multiply how many 2's? N टा 2. N number of 2's. Okay. So from where we will get n number of 2's? From here. You see how? Twice n is 2 into n. Got? Twice n minus 2, I can take a 2 common out from here, 2 common, n, 2 into n is twice n, minus 2 taken out common, so 1 will remain, that is twice n minus 1. Similarly, if I repeat the process, 4, I can write 2 into 2, and this is 4, okay, this is 4, and then 2, I can write what? 2 into 1. See, from everywhere I have taken out a 2 common. From 2 also I have taken 2 common, 2 1s are 2, from 4 I have taken 2 common, 2 into 2. From here also I have taken 2 common, and from here also I have taken 2 common. So now what will happen? 1 into 3 into 5 dot 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 twice n minus 1. What will happen if I multiply all the 2's? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into how many 2's are there? N 2's. How many? N. N 1, 2, 3, 4. How many 2's are there? N 2's. If I multiply n number of 2's, I will get what? 2 to the power. So what is remaining now? Remaining part is, since this 2, this 2, this 2 and this 2 and all the 2's are multiplied to get 2 to the power n. So remaining part is what? N. Here we have n minus 1. Obviously we will get here n minus 2 only. How? Because after twice n minus 2, twice n minus 3 is here. You will get next twice n minus what? Twice n minus 3, then twice n minus 4. If you have twice n minus 4 and if you take 2 common, you will obviously get what? N minus 2, right? So obviously after n minus 1 you will have n minus 2 dot dot dot. 2 gone, what is left? 2. 2 gone, what is left? 1. Understood? Obviously after n minus 1, n minus 2 will remain. From here 2 gone, 2 will left, 2 gone, 1 will left. So our last part, 1 into 3 into 5 dot 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 twice n minus 1. 2 to the power n, and what is n? N minus 1, n minus 2 till 1. What is n? 1 house less, n minus 1, again 1 house less, n minus 2, till this way, till 1. This is nothing but factorial n. So if I write according to the right hand side, at first I will write 2 to the power n, into, I will write factorial n, and this I will write at the end 1 into 3 into 5 into dot 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 twice n minus 1. This is my right hand side. So therefore I can conclude left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, very simple maths. Only you have to understand the process. At first nothing, take the LHS, you open it. Done. Next part, you see this odd number bracket. These are all odd numbers. So separate odd number and even number. This part will already match. Nothing to change here. This part 2 to the power n. How to get 2 to the power n? Multiply n number of 2's. So take 2 common from here. You can multiply n number of 2. That is 2 to the power n. Whatever will remain here is nothing but what? Factorial n, and then bring it to front side. You can match with the right hand side. Okay. So practice 2-3 times. This question is very important for your exam. And if you have any doubt regarding this question, we will discuss in the next video. Okay. So now let us see question number 3. So now basically we will have the word maths, but these questions are easy. Mainly we will get difficult question in the third exercise. So question number 3, how many words the words may or may not have meaning? Means you will arrange them. Okay. Say A, B, C, B, A, C, C, A, B. Obviously it will not have any meaning. Can be formed with the letters of the word English. If you arrange the word English, say N in the beginning, G in the second, I in the third, obviously it will have no meaning. So that is may or may not have meaning. Formed by with the letters of the word English, taking 3 at a time. So you have to take 3 at a time. Okay. So at a process, in every question, make a habit this way. Okay. Whatever I am doing in the site, to try to do this thing in every question. No need to do in the exam, but while practicing, you will do in the site. Okay. So you have given the word English, E N G L I S H, and what is asked in the question? That how many words you can form using this word English, E N G L I S H, taking 3 at a time. Means you cannot take 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 letters. You can only take 3. That is 1 2 3. Means you can form a word, say E N G. You can form a word G L I. They may not have any meaning. You can form a word S I H. Like this. How many words you can form from the letters of the word English? How many? So we will use here fundamental principle of counting. Yes, this question can also be done using permutation. Permutation when you will learn in 6.2, then you can use permutation in this type of question. And exam G method bhal lage use kori diya. Exam में permutation shortcut 2 line finish. Yes, use permutation, no problem. But at first you clear your basics in fundamental principle of counting. Again I am repeating. If you face problem in permutation, only and only fundamental principle of counting will help you. It is the best method. Yes, it is lengthy, but it is the best method. I will show you in every question fundamental principle of counting. Okay. So let us see. I have to make a three letter word, right? 3 letters. 1 2 3. Using how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So from 7 letters I need to make a 3 letters word from that word of English. So to fill this space, how many options of letters I have? A ঘৰটো fill up কৰিব কাৰণে মোৰ ওচৰত কেটা options আছে তুমি চোৱা I can fill up E, I can fill up N, G, L or I or S or H, my wish. I can fill any of the 7 letters. তো মানে A ঘৰটো fill up কৰিব কাৰণে মোৰ ওচৰত 7 options আছে. 7. How many options I have? 7. Remember, this is not number 7. In this question you will not find any doubt, but whenever digits question will come, in that time, don't get confused. There is 7, the number 7. No, it is 7 options, not the digit 7. Okay, in another question I will clear that thing. Okay, so how many options I have? I have 7 options. Done. Any of the options I have taken. Say for example, I have picked H. Say for example, I have taken H. H. Now, to fill the second letter, how many options I have? You read the question. Is the repetition is allowed or what? Somewhere. You have to understand. Sometimes it will not be mentioned, but you have to understand how many words can be formed with the letters of the word English. That means whatever you have to take it from here only. English, E N G L I S H. That means once you have taken H, there is no more H. So there is no repetition. Okay. If there is no more repetition, if H is gone, how many options I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 options. Any of the 6 letters I can pick. 6 options. Say for example I have taken G. Say for example I have taken G. Now G cannot be taken anymore because G I have already taken. So now to fill my last letter, how many options I have? Obviously I have how many options? 5. Say for example I have taken E. So I have found my 3 letters word. HG without may or may not have meaning. Obviously it has no meaning. So this is the word. So how many such word I can form? So if I use the fundamental principle of counting, 7 into 6 into 5, I will get the answer as 6 5 is 30. It will be 210. 6 5 is 30, 7 is 21, 210. So 210 such word I can form. This is only one, HGE. Enekwa dukho dosta number bonibo. Etu eta. Say some more. HEG. This is another word. Enekwa 210 ta words bonibo. Understood? So now let us write the sentence. That's why in every question site you do this part. Prothom letter to select koribo karone we have 7 options. Any of the 7 letters I can pick. One picked, any one picked. Suppose E picked. To fill up the next alphabet, to fill up the next letter, I have how many options? Obviously 6. Then the last one I have obviously 5. So the final answer is 7 into 6 into 5. That is 210. Okay, so we'll start the solution in this way. Question number 3. At first I will write given word, that is what? ENGLISH. That is how many letters? 7. You can write that is 7 letters or that is 7 alphabets. Okay, done. So we will use the fundamental principle of counting by using permutation. Your answer will be simple, 73. If you want the permutation, you can also do permutation. Okay, no problem. But in this exercise, I will not do any permutation. I will go for only and only fundamental principle of counting. That is, I will write in this way. Now the first place can be filled in 7 ways. Means to fill this first place, the first place of the letter, the first place of the word, you have 7 ways to fill it. Either E or M, G, L, I, S, E. So 7 ways. The second place can be filled in how many ways? Obviously one you have already taken. So 6 ways. The third place can be filled in how many ways? 5 ways. So therefore you take the sentence you can form by your ways. Okay, you have to write in permutation and combination chapter. The maths is very less. This much math, 7 into 6 into 5, simple. But all of you are likha all of thake. So writing, you don't need to copy. Whatever way you like, you just express your language here. Okay, jenaka bhal lage likha. Meaning ulale hol ki pada. How many words can be formed with the letters of the word English? Therefore, total number of words that can be formed from English taking 3 at a time is equal to 7 into 6 into 5, that is 210. So how many such words we can form? We can form 210. So maths both of them. Maths to yate finish ho 7 into 6 into 5. Only the writing part is more. But still fundamental is the best way. Fundamental tomar concept clear korabo. Thik ache na? Permutation, I know permutation is shortcut. But again, fundamental will clear your concept. Okay. So from question number 4, we will discuss in the next video. Any doubt regarding whatever I have discussed today, you can ask in the comment section. Okay, I will clear it in the next video.